Good evening. Today we're going to look to see, does chocolate have a significant effect in attitude? We have three data points: 5 minutes after consumption, 1 hour after consumption, or 4 hours after consumption. Our null hypothesis is there is no significant difference in the effect of chocolate in attitude within the time lapse of consuming it. So let's get started. First, we go to analyze, general linear model, repeated measures. And from repeated measures, I go and I name my factor. My factor is going to be named effect because that's my concern for today. I have 4 levels, so I want to make sure I put my 4 there. After I put my 4 levels in, then I want to come to add. From add, I want to go to define. Once I define, I want to move my factors over, and I just highlight and click my arrow button. And I want to make sure that I keep them in the order in which they are. Okay, once I click those over, then I want to go to EM means, which is my estimated means, and I want to move effect over to my display means. Once I click on that, then I want to make sure that I click my compare main effects box and I click continue. Once I click continue, then I click options. From options, I click on descriptive statistics and I click continue again. And from there, I click OK. Now that my data has processed, I look at within my subject factors and I look at my effects. I see that effect 1 is attitude 0 and so on. Then I come down and I look at my descriptive statistics and my means. My attitude 1, my mean is 77. I want to round up. Attitude 1 is 84. Attitude 2 is 79. And attitude 3 is 78. Then I want to go down to Malchi's test of sporosity. Here I look at my significant, which is 0.683. 0.683 is greater than 0.050, so the condition for using the repeated measures ANOVA is met. It's an appropriate test for me to use. My appropriate chi-square is 3.114, and my degree of difference is 5. So if I wanted to say Malchi's test, it would be chi-squared times 5 equals 3.11, and P equals 0.68. It did not indicate any violation of sporosity. Now I'm going to go down to my test within my subject effects, and I look here that my significant is 0.002. My degree of difference is 3, and my F is 5.6 or 5.7 if I want to round up. Since the significant is less than 0.050, we reject the null hypothesis that there is no significant difference in the effect of chocolate in attitude within the time lapse of consuming it. Now, if I go down and I look at my error of effect here, and I look at my degree of difference is 66, and I see that my mean square is 39.152. So now I go down, I look at my pairwise comparisons. And here I see that when I compare my base, which is 1 to 2, that my significant is 0.000. It is less than 0.050. When I compare it to 1 to 3, which is my 1 hour, it's 0.147, which is greater than 0.050. When I compare my base to 4, which is 4 hours, it is 0.399, which is greater than 0.050. When I look at 2, which is my 5 minute, compared to my 1 hour, which is 3, then I see that my significant is 0.010, and it is less than 0.050. When I look at 4, it is 0.005, which is less than 0.050. When I come down and do my 3 compared to my 4, which is my 1 hour compared to my 4 hour, it's 0.750, which is 0.050. Malchi's test did not indicate any violation of sporosity. A repeated measures of ANOVA determined the effects of attitude of consuming chocolate differed statistically between the 3 time points. The post hoc test revealed that after consuming chocolate, 5 minutes was 84, 1 hour was 79, and 4 hours was 78.